Moving on, we're going to talk about the 5 picks for this week. Leading off the charge, shall we say, a guy who hasn't been on the show for a while because he's been out touring and doing a bunch of other stuff. He's from Sneedsville, Tennessee. Do you know who I'm talking about? Yeah, if you know who this particular individual is, and if you're a fan of him, you probably know exactly where he's from. He's got a song out, 20 Cigarettes. That song's been out for a while, so the streams next week will probably be off the chart. I've already kept a running total of what the streams are currently, so we can look at them for just what they do from, like today, for example, through next Friday. And that way you can kind of see how the stuffs are. The song's called 20 Cigarettes. Of course, Morgan Wallen. I mean, last song we featured of the show from him was I Got Better. Before that, we had Superman, I'm the Problem. Last night, huge. That song was so huge back in the day. Wasted on You, another one. 7 Summers, Thought You Should Know, Sand in My Boots. I could keep going on forever and ever, and Morgan Wallen could keep releasing songs forever and ever. But yeah, this one finally going to be played on the airwaves, and some artists would probably say that it's going to get overplayed. But you know what? It's still a good song. I think I have a live clip from when I saw him in Cleveland, so maybe we'll throw that up here too as well. We'll give that a little bonus feature, bonus footage and stuff. If I don't have 20, I don't remember if I recorded 20 Cigarettes or not. So if I don't have it, I'll throw something else up. When we saw him on stage, and if you saw his tour this year, he had like a T-shaped stage, and he was able to he was able to perform on like sides of the stage for different audience members. So we were fortunate enough to sit on one of the sides of the T, the top portion of the T, where it crosses over. I think he did 20 Cigarettes on our side, but I'm not sure. Anyway, regardless, I'll put up some Morgan Wallen footage from the concert that we attended in Cleveland, Ohio. The Dog Pound, as they like to call it. All right, moving on from Savannah, Georgia. Megan Moroney. Here we go. Morgan Wallen, Megan Moroney. Oh, are we going to have a triad thing here? Yeah, we are, folks, unfortunately. We'll get to that in just a second. Megan's got a new song out called Beautiful Things being released to radio, and it's coming out today, as a matter of fact. Came out today, so you may or may not have heard it just yet, but it's going to be released for radio today. And if you don't know Megan Moroney, the last song we featured of hers on the show was 6 months later, and we didn't quite hit that mark of 6 months later because I think it was May, June, July, August, September. October. We missed it by 1 month. 5 months later, we featured a song from her on our show. Anyway, you had to be there. Yeah, I guess you had to be there for that joke, too. Anyway, Tennessee Orange, Am I Okay? I'm Not Pretty, Ain't Nothing About You, which is a awesome reboot, as I like to call it, for Brooks and Dunn. It's on Brooks and Dunn Reboot, too, if you haven't checked that out yet either. Up next from Hope Hall, Alabama, here's that triad that I told you about. Choosing Texas, Ella Langley. Yep, going to be played on being played on the radio waves. And so there we go. We featured the whole like Morgan Wallen, Megan Moroney, Ella Langley thing, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Anyway, I know that was somebody else, but there's also, I feel like it happened with Morgan too. Anyway, Weren't for the Wind, of course, great song from Ella. You Look Like You Love Me, Girl You're Taking Home, and Country Boy's Dream Girl. All some great stuff from her. I mean, we all know who Ella is. I saw a meme. No, it wasn't a meme. I saw one of those funny videos. It was like one of those reel clips. I don't know if it was on Facebook or if it was Insta, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, it was... how do you know you've gone with a boy to go to an Ella Langley concert? And of course, they took picture or video of the video screen because they weren't, obviously they weren't that close to the stage. So they took video of that, and then they panned over to all the boys that she was standing with, or whoever this person was standing with, and they're all like staring up the screen, mouths wide open, a little bit of drool coming down, and I thought it was funny because I don't know. Anyway. All right, next up in the top 5 for the week, Union City, Tennessee is where this guy originates from. Russell Dickerson, no stranger to this particular situation. These picks, we featured him a couple of times already with Love That I Love You, heard it in a country song, Yours, which is another great song from him, Blue Tacoma, Love You Like I Used To, She Likes It, and then God Gave Me a Girl. If you've never seen Russell in concert, I encourage you to go see him. He is full of energy, and he just lights up a room, and he just makes you feel like it's party time. His new song this week is called Worth Your While. That's, of course, Russell Dickerson from Union City, Tennessee. Last but not least, for the 5 picks of the week, we got a guy by the name of Alex Miller. Now, we featured him about 4 months ago, I think it was. He had a song called The Bird, which was literally about giving somebody the bird. Now, it's spelled B-Y-R-D, kind of like a Leonard Skinner nod, so to speak. The song he's got coming out is Secondhand Smoke. That's going to be playing on the airwaves. Now, it's already been released, so there's another one of those where the streams are going to be, probably a little bit bigger, but I've already got the numbers from this week, so we'll go ahead and we'll compare them, and we'll see where it ended up. But if you haven't heard Alex Miller yet, he's got some great stuff. He's going to be another one of those guys we'll probably feature as a Rising Star Spotlight soon on the show. I'm waiting for him to get a couple of more things under his belt. I don't know. Maybe we'll put him on next week's show. We'll see. It's going to depend upon a particular TV show. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a few seconds here. But anyway, Alex Miller, some great stuff that he's got out for you to check out. More Country Than You. She Makes Dirt Look Good. And then When God Made the South. And then, of course, we featured The Bird as one of the 5 picks of the week quite a few months ago as well. So there you go. There's the 5 picks of the week. What do you think? Some songs you've been listening to or anticipating, or some stuff you can't wait for? Or are you glad that it's finally going to be on terrestrial radio? Well, whatever it is, you always can, make comments in the comment section if you want. But let's go over the 5 picks for the week. We had 20 Cigarettes from Morgan Wallen, Beautiful Things from Megan Maroney, Choosing Texas from Ella Langley, Worth Your While with Russell Dick from Russell Dickerson, and then last but not least, Alex Miller's Secondhand Smoke.